Welcome to HDTV. You not rocking with ya, boy. Now, the NBA players, all y'all people who be saying that these athletes are politicians, like my boy Cliff, and y'all be trying to hold them to this standard. What happened? What happened to them being what happened to them being in the forefront? What happened to them marching? What happened to your boy Cliff lebrownies James and putting Black Lives Matter on his jersey? But we'll get to that in a minute. I want to talk about how everyone is basically talking about, like, barbershop conversation. Shout out to him. Go subscribe to his channel. He speaks some real stuff. It's barbershop conversation about how the players copped out. Of course they're going to cop out. It's a job. You guys doing all this marching. What are we marching for? We need to march for reparations. We need to have a plan. The Bucks, I commend them on what they did, but you can't just pull a stunt like that and you don't have nothing in the background to fight it. You had nothing to come to the table with. So of course you're going to have to play because it's a business. You guys are employees. You guys are employees. Never forget that. Until you have your own stuff, you can't do what you want to do. And now everyone's going to look at y'all as, oh, they just wanted attention. That's how they're going to look at it. They're going to spin it like that. Because remember, the media stands for multi-ethnical destruction in America. That's all they do. They destroy all the ethnic groups, whether you're black, black or Latino or Latina or whatever. They want to find a way to tear you down. You guys had a chance to make a stance. You should have made this stance when you guys were off during that little time. You guys should have said, this is our plan. We're going to fight for reparations and we're going to fight to change the laws. That is the only thing we should be fighting for. Changing laws and reparations. I don't hold these athletes to that standard because they're athletes. Where are the politicians at, huh? Where's the force on them? You guys are giving all these politician passes, but yet the players are doing more for them by coming out and basically putting in the news, yo, this is what we're trying to do. They're out there marching. You got guys on the front line like Malcolm Brogdon and Jaylen Brown. Westbrook and Harden were out there. So when are the politicians going to step up? See, that's our problem. We don't put the pressure on the people we need to put the pressure on. You as athletes, when the season is over, you guys need to go out and march and come together, go to the White House or go to DC and let them know we want reparations and the changing of laws. That's what y'all have to do with your platform. I don't know if y'all got that lebrownies idiot trying to run it, but he don't know nothing. He don't know his left foot from his right foot. So you have to get people who are in the league who knows these type of stuff, who knows how to research this. You guys have to have a team around you of researchers. You have to have a lawyer. You have to have people who are around you. Because the only way you can fight all day and every day is if you have your own league. And if you have your own league, you have to get health insurance for the players. You have to have a lawyer there to make sure the contracts are together. You have to have a designated lawyer to make sure contracts are being done correctly. You have to be able to work with networks to put your show on. And those billionaire owners aren't going to allow that. They got more money than you. They got way more money than you. But yet, you guys come out a day later, oh, we finna still continue the season. Of course you are. Of course you are. Because that's your job. That's like me at work saying, I'm finna protest today, I'm gonna walk off. I don't have the luxury you guys have. I'll get fired if I walk off the job. Unlike you guys. Now, I commend them for what they did, but at the end of the day, what is your plan? The Milwaukee Bucks should have hit all the other teams up and said, this is what we're finna do. And it would have had more of an impact than you just taking it on your own. You had the Magic out there looking like dumbasses, like, what's going on? They're looking lost. But everybody want to give praise to LeBron. What about Giannis? What about Kyrie, who brought this up in the beginning that the owners need to do more? Y'all criticized him. Y'all cussed him out. Y'all made him look like an idiot. So what's the end game to this? Huh? What's the end game? The end game needs to be reparations and the changing of laws in the Constitution. It all needs to be changed. And the only way we're going to get there is if we come together. Now, as far as the police, the government needs to hold them accountable. The government needs to put them in prison just like they would do us if we killed the cop. That will happen. If that happens, that's the only way we'll have change. So I'm trying to explain to everybody, look, marching and all that, we did that already. If we're marching, what are we marching for? We already know innocent black men and women are being gunned down in their house and on the street. We need to fight for reparations and the changing of laws. Until that happens, we're going to be stuck. And the NBA has to understand, the players have to understand. Yeah, it's more of you than them, but they got more power and money than you. And at the end of the day, it's your job. It's your job. It's your job to go out there and shoot that ball through that hoop. It's your job to catch that pigskin and run it for a touchdown. So when you're off your job, you guys need to come together and come up with a plan, a solution. We always come up with something and we don't have no solution. We just go out there and do it. We need a solution. No more damn marches and all this fight. We need a solution. The solution is to retrain these cops and get rid of the crooked ones and have them do time. The ones that have killed unarmed black men, they need to go to jail for life. Because if we kill a police officer, we're going to get life. All right? Now, I didn't want to hold you guys too long, but let me know in the comment section, do you agree with what the players did, copping out and continue to play the playoffs? And also, what would be your solution besides marching? What if we're marching, what is our solution? Give me an example of what your solution would be. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And my Cash App is the word welcome. And then the number 2, HDIITV. That's all one word. It's welcome. The number 2, HDIITV. IITV. Okay? So let me know, man, in the comment section what you feel about this. But the players, they copped out. I knew they were gonna cop out because it's too much money involved. If it wasn't if it wasn't this money, if this much money involved, they would have canceled the season. But they can't. They can't. Too much money involved. So let me know how you feel, and and go support on the mark OTM with Cliff and Tracy, and we're out. Live boy.